There's a vast difference between leadership and popularity. I believe good leadership comes with service. Service to the nation's youth. There's also a difference between making a change and being in a position to make a change, but allowing this opportunity to go by unchallenged. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not here today as intelligent students in society to sit down and listen to quotes that have been said over and over in the past or to rhyme words. We're here to listen to substance and originality to advance the students of Jamaica. We have been given an important and powerful voice, a voice in the decision-making process of the country. It is time that we amplify this voice. It is time that we ensure that this voice is used efficiently and that where voices are suppressed, a radical change is made. This year, we have been plagued with festering sores of crime and violence in our schools. The key factors triggering this epidemic have been identified as ineffective socialization and lack of proper parenting. As president of the National Secondary Students' Council, it is my intention, in coalition with the efforts of all who are willing, to establish a national mentoring program. Ladies and gentlemen, the plan may seem simple. However, this is a fundamental step which needs to be taken to ensure a solid foundation and maximum effectiveness for the other, more elaborate plans to come. Several attempts have been made by principals, youth advocates like ourselves, and private interests to solve the aforementioned problem. During the interim, however, as we await funding to build an institution for students who need help, we have to start somewhere. I propose the establishment of the National Mentoring Program in an effort to help our friends and be a guiding beacon, illuminating a path of salvation for them so that they can have the opportunity to achieve greatly. Let us not allow those among us to just pass through. We need the future of this country to be bright, and this is one way that we can do this. How many times do we see some of our friends at school struggling to buy lunch? How many times do we see students that are excelling greatly, eating a patty and a bag juice for their lunches? They have good grades. They have the skills, the right attitude, and the talents, but they are lacking in some financial way from achieving their full potential. This is why I have spotted the need to establish a national scholarship fund to assist students in this way. The plan is not far from reality, as already I have managed to establish another scholarship fund that have assisted many students in the past 2 years. This will be set up in such a way where students will be allowed to apply and school administrations and officials in communities will be able to nominate those students they think may need the help to finish their high school career. The funding of this program will be made available through hard work in requesting sponsorship and fundraisers. Friends, the plan is conceivable, as I believe in the word of the Holy Scripture. As in Proverbs 16, verse 3, it says, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed." Ladies and gentlemen, I am committing my plans to the Lord and will be committed to serving the students of Jamaica. We were given this grand opportunity of making our opinions known for a particular reason. I'll be ensuring that the Education Act of 1980 is upheld in all forms. The voice of students on school boards is very important, and it is imperative for all schools to ensure that the Students' Council representative does in fact sit on the school board and has an equal voice in the decision-making process of all schools. In any organization, communication is vital. I must commend the past administration headed by the ably Ms. Kamisha Kelly for the achievement in creating the NSSC website. It is my intention that an analysis of the monthly reports submitted in each region by the Vice President be done. In that way, we will be able to to go and cater for the needs of the schools that are actually in need of help And the national executive will be able to act more better from a policy standpoint and to really go into those schools and make a change and make an influence one-on-one. Many times, we blame the executives in the local councils for non-performance. But I don't believe in blaming. I believe that if you notice that someone is having a difficulty, we should help them. However, we should give them something to work with. I would also like to highlight the creation of a Students' Council Handbook, which was also started by the previous administration, which I intend to continue. However, it is important that all councillors are trained in their respective capacities. My objective is to create a group of young advocates who will perform their roles of influencing, directing, and implementing change. Therefore, training at the regional level will be useful here. We also need to reach out to the areas of interest of the youth in all schools across Jamaica, in sport and entertainment. As we continue to look out for the best interests of the students, we should also aim at highlighting their achievements and proposing regional sports days, concerts, as well as competitions in the performing arts. These would also serve to promote the NSSC, and the world will know that the NSSC is performing at an extremely high standard. One of my objectives is to see the NSSC collaborating with the JTA, the Ministry of Education, the Jamaica Association of Principals of Secondary Schools, and others to ensure that policies are made in the best interest of students. I will also negotiate with them to ensure that policies and programs are implemented for the development and advancement of all students. Let us all work together, friends, in the development of the students of Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, let us consider the many students in Jamaica who are left to guard themselves from the powers that be, from the discrimination and unfair treatment. It is time to uplift them, to develop them, and to ensure that they can conform and be successful in the 21st century. It is time that the councils across the island, whether you are in Westmoreland or St. Anne, to be placed on government-appointed boards that deals with youth to ensure that there is student representation in all forms. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Anthony Jr. McFarlane, and I am running for the position of the National President of the National Secondary Students' Council. I thank you. Have a pleasant day.